Listen, if you are a real estate agent, we are less than a week away from the biggest real estate event in the history of the game. I want to make sure you're in attendance because there will be thousands and thousands of agents that are there virtually for the biggest event we've ever seen. Now, you already know the market is changing rapidly. You already know interest rates are climbing. Buyers are getting a little nervous. The sellers are sitting on their mortgages right now, and frankly, inventory is at an all-time low. What are you doing to grow your real estate business? We are gathering thousands of agents for the biggest event that's ever been broadcasted in real estate history. It's coming up Tuesday, November 7th, so literally less than a week away, and I want to tell you why this is so important. We already know the market has changed. You already know that either your business is going up or it's going down. You're hitting a dry spell right now. That will continue one way or the other. You have to make sure you are doing the right things. I'm going to be showing you what's working right now, what's worked over the last 30 days for agents that are massively, massively successful. So, there's a lot of agents out there that have kind of, over the last couple of years, they've skated by. They get a couple of deals here and there. They're working their sphere of influence, maybe 1-2 transactions a month. They've done okay. There's an awful lot of those that are going to go bankrupt. Call them up. Ask them how their business is going right now. Ask them if they've got debt that's continuously increasing while their income is decreasing. They are going the wrong way. But those with a proper schedule, those with the proper agenda, those that know how to attract business, they're going to prosper wildly. Now, this is not a secret. You saw it happen the last time the market adjusted. Back in 2008, 2009, you saw an awful lot of agents get out of the business, but you saw other agents that had so much business, they had to hire on 8, 9, 10 agents to help them out. They never made more money than they were making at that time. It's going to be different this time, but I'll show you why it's different, how it's different, and how that's going to work for you. We know there's a downward pressure on commission right now. We know there's lawsuits going on, which regardless of what the outcome is of the lawsuit on if we're even allowed to pay fees and charge fees the way that we have before, even regardless of the outcome, they're going to appeal it and everything else. Who knows what's going to happen, but you need to focus on what's going on in your business. You need to focus on how you're going to adjust to pick up lots of business in today's local market. Now, we know that prospects are ignoring your conversations more than ever before. Do you agree you get ghosted from leads? Do you agree you can be right in the middle of a conversation and all of a sudden they disappear? It's happening over and over, and that's going to continue. According to the prospects, the telephone is the least effective communication device now. Here we are thinking we need to generate leads and call the leads. The phone is the least effective communication device according to the prospect, meaning they would prefer to get lots of info from you, but another way. So I want you to think about how you're making those adjustments because that is going to continue happening. Now, I've been providing free training for 2.5 decades now, literally a quarter of a century I've been doing this. And over the past few months, I've done all kinds of free training to help the industry with what the heck's going on right now, and I have refused to sell anything at all. I've had nothing for sale, nothing offered, no ulterior motive, anything like that. I've told you I want to pour into you to make sure that you show up on November 7th, and here's why. Because on November 7th, this coming Tuesday, I'm going to show you how I plan to dominate the market over the next 2 years. What we're going to be doing to earn millions of dollars, how we're helping agents to close lots and lots of business, and all you have to do is say, yes, I want to close a whole hell of a lot more business. I want to use totally free marketing to get my business going immediately. I'll give you examples of that while we're there, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to start growing your business at a much higher level. But here's the problem. Zoom, which is how we usually produce our stuff, we broadcast it over Zoom, the biggest account you can get is 5,000 attendees. We're going to have a lot more than 5,000 attendees that show up. So myself and my team are actually leaving the United States to go to a studio that has the capability to link up multiple Zoom accounts at the same time, do a Facebook Live, a YouTube Live, connect all of these so we can get thousands and thousands of agents from all over the United States to join in this event. And I'm telling you right now, it's the biggest event of the century. At least of the last quarter century. As long as I've been doing this, I've never seen anything that's going to have this many attendees. And frankly speaking, it's going to look a lot like a a stadium because everybody's going to have their webcam on and you'll see thousands and thousands of agents, like a big stadium, a panoramic 360 degrees. Now, you're only going to be this big, way back in the corner. They won't be able to tell if you're a man or woman, but you'll see thousands of agents just like if you were in a stadium. You'll see all those people over there. You just can't tell who they are, right? So when I say wave or I say type in the chat where you're from, you're going to see agents from absolutely everywhere. And frankly, you'll see a lot of them from your marketplace as well. Why? Because this is the biggest event that's ever been put on in real estate. It's going to be phenomenal for you if you implement the things that I'm teaching you there to get you lots of closings. It's being billed as truly the biggest event of the century, and I'm going to deliver. I think you're going to be very impressed with what you see there. So I don't care if you're a brand new licensee, or if you've been doing this 10 or 15 or 20 years. Frankly, we'll have agents that have been following me for over 20 years that will be there as well. But this will work for absolutely everyone. And I want to show you my true market domination game plan for what I'm going to do, how I'm going to make lots of money. The inside scoop on what I would do if I were you. You know why I would do it if I were you? Because I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for me as well. How I'm going to capitalize on the people that are moving right now. So this is for every single agent. And I want you to think about, like, where are your next 5 closings going to come from? How quickly can you make that happen? I can make it happen right now. You have to show up on November 7th in order to make that happen. So you're going to see, I'm going to break down, I took a small group of agents that are doing over $25,000 a month. Each of those agents is making over $25,000 a month, and I picked apart their business like you wouldn't believe. This is right now, in today's market, this is how they're doing it. And I'm going to kind of break that down and show you how that has happened. Now, the best part about all of this is you'll get to see how to find pre-market homes too. So you already know there's no inventory available. What's the point of having clients if you can't find them houses? Well, we're selling homes before they hit the open market. So I'm going to show you how we're getting those, how we're making that happen. And it's going to be unlike anything you've ever seen before. I'll have members on there with me. I'll have people that have been in my coaching forever. I'll have people that have never met me before that will be in attendance. There will be thousands and thousands of agents there. Frankly, not only should you be there, you should invite everybody from your brokerage to attend as well, because this will be a game changer. And I promise you, people will talk about the day they attended that event. November 7th is something they will talk about for a long, long time to come. If you take action, it will make a big difference for your business. Now, let me tell you a little bit of the details here. First of all, it's totally free to attend. I'm sending the link to everybody. You can share the link with anybody you want. The event is totally free of charge. You just have to be on my email list. So I'm sending it to everybody that gets emails from me. If you've had emails from me in the past, nothing you need to do. You're totally fine. You don't need to register or anything like that. It's just going to everybody and it's totally free. So I'm just sending a link. I won't know if you're on there or not, whatever. It's totally free. Now, with that, it's going to be Tuesday, November 7th. This coming Tuesday, November 7th, we start at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. So if you're on the Florida, New York coast, we start at noon. We'll go for about 3 hours. If you're in California, that's 9 a.m. California time. And again, we'll go for 3 hours. Yes, that's voting day. So what? Vote early or vote late. We're here to fix the business. We're here to fix your house, not the White House. We're here to get you making more money. So you can go to the voting booth. You can do that early or late or whatever. If you plan to vote, that's totally fine. But our event is going to go for about 3 hours. We start at noon Eastern, which is 9 Pacific. And I'm going to be dropping some knowledge bombs on you. When you see how easy it is to truly make money now that the market is adjusted and now that it matters who they list their house with, I think you're going to be very, very impressed. So it will be profitable for you if you take action. I am doing something very special for people that do 2 things. Number 1, I want to make sure you show up. You got to be there. I'm going to be giving away something incredibly valuable to everybody, and it's going to help you in growing your business. Everybody that attends and turns on their webcam. Don't worry, nobody's going to see you. You're going to be way back in the distance, like me seeing you across the stadium. So everybody that turns on their webcam and attends, it's going to send you an automatic, unbelievable bonus just for attending, because I want you to do really well. So that's coming up here soon. It is absolutely free to attend. I'm sending the link to everyone. I would encourage you to share it with everyone. You'll be getting the link coming over the next couple of days. But here's what I need you to do. If you've had emails from me recently, you're fine. You don't need to do anything at all. If you have not had emails from me, even if you watch me on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, if you have not had emails from me recently, I want you to put your email address in. You just go to gregsfreetraining.com, you put in your email address, and that's how I'm going to send you the link. That's all there is to it. There's no secret agenda or anything like that. That's how I'm going to send you the link. The link is going out via email. So go to gregsfreetraining.com and put in your email address. If you're not sure, go ahead and do it. All it's going to do is get the link emailed to you, period. This is a one-time event. So schedule anything that you have. I want you to reschedule it right now. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this. This will be the event that's talked about. I'm personally investing hundreds of thousands of dollars to put this on, to get my team there, to do the international airfare and hotels and rental cars and promotion of the event and all of the other stuff. It's literally hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I know it will make a big difference for you. And frankly, it's my world domination game plan that a whole lot of agents are going to make a whole lot of money from. So I want you to be there. I think you're going to find it to be very helpful for you. Make sure you attend. What I want you to do as soon as you're done here, go to gregsfreetraining.com and just drop in your email address. That way we know you're in there. But most importantly, set an alarm on your phone right now for an hour before we start. It's going to be Tuesday, so you can set it right now for Tuesday, and it won't ring until next Tuesday comes around. Tuesday the 7th, we start at noon Eastern, so you want to set it for 11. Here's why. We're actually logging in 15, 20 minutes early because we've got to link up thousands of people and lots of different systems and programs and everything else. You'll want to log in early. So we're actually going to go live at 11:45, and then we start at noon. So get in early, but set an alarm for yourself so you can make sure you show up. Put it in your agenda and set an alarm on your phone right now, 11 o'clock Eastern, which would be 8 a.m. Pacific time. That way you can get into your email, you can find the link. I'll have several links several emails sent to you that day just to make sure you get the link. Check your spam if you need to, but if you're on my email list, you will get it. Let's build your business. Let's get you making money. I think you'll agree, 6 figures worth of people have already left NAR. So a whole lot of agents have left the industry altogether. Over 100,000 agents. That will continue through the end of the year and probably beyond. There's going to be a massive number of agents leaving for various reasons. And I think you're going to find that those that stay are going to make a lot more money if they do the right things. I'm here to help you, and I'll do everything I can to do so on November 7th. So I plan to see you then. Set an alarm for yourself right now. Get logged in at gregsfreetraining.com if you're not getting emails from me, and we'll see you Tuesday morning. Bye-bye for now.